go ahead and get Coach's opening thoughts, and then we'll open it up for questions.
You know, first of all, SEMO, we've got to give credit to SEMO. They're a good team. They've played some really good teams and beaten some good teams. You know, I thought that we had moments that we played well. I don't think we played as hard as we normally do, and that kind of disappointed me. But other than that, I think that we have to get used to our new rotation. You know, Leandra Etchies won't be with us for the rest of the season, and so we're going to have to get used to that. And that kind of changes our rotations a little bit. As you could see, we spent quite a few minutes today with 5 freshmen on the court. And so that makes it a little tough sometimes. But I do think that there are some bright spots. I think that it's tough to play with a team like that when you don't shoot the ball very well, and we didn't today. We usually shoot the ball a lot better than 32% from the floor and 12% from 3. It's hard to stay in a game, but what I am proud about is that they fought back at the end. It could have gotten really ugly, but they decided that this is not the way they wanted to go down, and they brought it to a respectable number.
Open for questions.
I thought Adrian here and Anderson played two of their best games of the season, just looking at the stats.
They did. I think, well, first of all, Adrian can be an explosive scorer. She's an explosive player that has a lot of tricks down by the basket, don't she? Yeah. And she does a good job of rebounding with a vengeance. And so that's why I wanted Adrian here at Indiana State. And I thought she did a great job. A double-double isn't bad.
And Anderson had a pretty good game, I thought.
Caitlin Anderson did a great job tonight. She's a jet. Caitlin Anderson is very, very fast. Hard to stay in front of her. And if you give her that lane line to get to the rim, she's going to go and finish on you and get a 1-and-1.
Adrian, how would you describe how you played today?
I think I just did what I usually do. I try to rebound. I try to do little things that can pitch into the team and come up with a win. But I'm just glad that we fought hard to the end and we didn't give up.
On the slight bit of a negative side, they started out the first half with a 10-0 run, then they started off the second half with a 9-1 run. You've got a lot of freshmen. I mean, you kind of addressed this earlier. You've got a lot of freshmen out there. I looked at their roster, and they've got a lot of juniors and seniors. When you fall behind like that, do you think as these girls get older that they'll be able to come back from deficits like that maybe a little bit stronger? I mean, they came back and get it at the very end, but it didn't seem like they were going to win or anything.
I love my team. I love this team. We're in it. We're in it together. We'll be in it till the end. And I believe that these young women will be a force to reckon with in the future. I believe that they have that kind of ability. I think it's hard for them to do it right now because I think when you're dealing with youth, one of the things that, whether it's on the basketball court, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in life in general, it's hard to be consistent. And that's what we have right now. And we knew that coming in. So that's okay. We just have to make sure, what I want to do is make sure these young women stay up and they understand what they're facing and they see it and they embrace the challenge. It's not great. Nobody likes to lose. I hate losing. Absolutely. I don't think you'll find a person that hates losing more than me. But I also have a head on my shoulders and understand who we're going to battle with right now. It's not that we don't have talent. It's that we just don't know everything we need to yet.
From the SEMO side, that little Shepherd there hit several three-pointers, and they had 8 three-pointers before you had your first one by Williams. Were they doing anything special to free her?
No, that's what she does. That's what she does, and that was a game. That was a key to our game. To our game was to hold her down. Now, one of our keys to our game was to make sure that we made Tasia Thompson, number 24, and number 2 have a tough time. Now, Tasia Thompson, we did a great job. She didn't have any today.
50-50 on that goal pretty much.
Yeah, Shepherd, it was tough. I mean, we tried to do some things where we would trap her off of ball screens and stuff, and we forgot a lot. So we didn't do that very successfully. But those are things that when you're able to understand and remember in the heat of the moment and playing, then you start to execute those things, and that's where we've fallen short today.
Coach,
Adrian here, what do you think the team needs to work on before you head into the conference season, which is coming up soon?
I just think we need to keep working hard, get into the rhythm of things, and we'll be good.
Coach, you kind of mentioned hating losing, but what can you kind of take from today to sort of help the team improve going forward?
Well, I think the main thing is we had to take care of the ball, and one of the things that we miss with Lee going down is her rebounding, and she was just tenacious on the boards, and we can't. It's tough to give up 18 offensive rebounds. We're going to have to get better at boxing out and going and making sure we get the ball. The other thing is we've just got to keep working on our execution, and then being able to stick those when we're open. I mean, I think we got some good looks today. I think the basket had a little bit of a lid on it for us, made it tougher. And I think we continually have to work on what we're doing is defensively, and so we understand all the time. Sometimes it's hard to remember to hedge and all that, isn't it? Got to work on that. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks.